Well, if you have a Ford truck, yeah, this is what you got to go through. Especially on the 2010. And I believe the issue is in this cluster because it just goes nuts on its own as we're driving here. And we'll stop here. And you can see if I shut this thing off and now restart it, the wrench light now is off. Now if we take it for another drive, hopefully it'll do it again. And boom, there we go. Cycling through all the mess there. And eventually we should get the wrench. There we go again. Now the odometer's out. There's the wrench light. You can see it's kind of flickering a little bit when I tap on it there. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this clear out. We're going to send it off to a shop. There's some guys on eBay that will go through this, that do it for a living, and we're going to have it looked at. And there's probably a solder joint in it. You know, I've had it apart already. I fixed the terminals up on top. There's a wrench again, and took care of it for about a day. Then started doing it again. So we're just going to send this off and have it fixed. Well, at least have it fixed here because I keep getting a disconnect bust A module, and you can see it just recycles on its own, just out of the blue. So now it's clear off. Now it's back on. So. And now you can see she's in limp mode. I'm doing about 45 and I'm in third gear. Look at the RPMs, how high they are. It's still cycling. It doesn't know what to do. Yeah, it's Christmas. Christmas lights everywhere. Check engine, check 4x4. Check this, check that. Check your cat, check your mom, chickadee check yourself. Alright, there's the battery lights, so. It's in limp mode. I'm going to light now, and I've got to get a lot of throttle for it to even take off. I've got the throttle pushed pretty hard. So alright, so let's take this cluster out. We'll send it off. We'll come back here in about a week when we get it back, and we'll see if that takes care of the issue. I've been all over this thing. Pulled the wire, plug out of the transmission, checked it, looked good. So I really think it's probably in this right here. So alright. And looky there, right before I get ready to pull it out, we don't even have a speedometer or a tachometer, and we're moving probably 45 miles an hour. Let's tap on it and see what happens. Oh, looky there. Wakey, wakey. Alright guys, what you see there is a instrument cluster gone. And I had it sent out. Took about 7 days to send it out and get it back in fairly fast. And there it is, it came back today. And we're going to stick this in and see if it takes care of our issue. Now, Ford considers this cluster here a module. So it'll be interesting to see if this takes care of all my problems. I hope it does, because, you know, I can't figure out what else would be wrong with it. So let me get this opened up here real quick. I'm going to have to use both hands. Alright, there we go. So I emailed the guy and I said, or persons, whoever worked on this, and I said, did you find what was wrong with it? And they said, yeah, we found what was wrong with it. We fixed it. Should be good and all that. So I even got a warranty with it, a work order and all that. and we'll see how this goes. Now I found these people on eBay. There's companies on eBay that will redo your speedometer, your cluster, the whole thing. This was $150, and they shipped it back for free, wherever their cost was. But I paid about $20 plus insurance, which I got about $200 worth of insurance on this when I sent it out. So it cost me $20. It's $20 to send it to them. And there it is, and at least they packaged it nicely, and it made it without being damaged, which was my main concern. And there it is. So they put their own sticker on it. They got a warranty little thing there. So they mean business. So, and they said they recalibrated everything. It's part of the deal. They go in, do whatever they need to do. So there's the warranty stickers. If you remove those, you're in trouble. And this is the same one because I had a little scratch right there. Right about there. Scratch I had. So this is my same one. So we'll stick this in, and we'll start her up, and we'll see if everything seems to be okay. Alright, to put this in, it's fairly easy. I usually tip the wheel all the way down, tilt it, and kind of set it in like this. You got 4 screws, 2 on the top, and we got 2 on the bottom that we stick in, and you kind of fish it in like this, and you turn it up, and you kind of get it seated in there, and you can still get in here and hook your wire up, which is right about there. And I'll go ahead and set this in real quick, and we'll come back here and plug it in and start it up. Alright, so we got that one in. Of course, I'm missing a screw. I laid it down. There's all 4 of them on the seat a week ago, and this one here I can put in once I find it. How many of you can lay something down and 20 minutes later when you go back to get it, it's gone? Raise your hand or say yes. It happens to me all the time. Things just grow legs and walk off. But I've got the other 2 here for the trim piece, but don't know. I'll find it later. But anyway, so that's hooked up. Now I gotta get my hand up under here. And there's a wire back here. Gotta get that plugged in there. I think you can see it there. And the key is off. And I think we just about got it. Oh, nope. Oh, I'm too far over to the left. There we go. There we go. All right, now push it down. Key's in the ignition. Let me pull the key out. All right, let me push it down. Click, and we're in. We're in like Flynn. All right. So it's in. Security light is blinking. Let's put the key in the ignition. Turn it on. Everything's cycle. All right, so I got about a third of a tank of gas. Mileage still the same. All right, so let's start her up and see what happens. 3, 2, 1. First, it's been started in about a week. I got a cam phaser delete on this, so the only thing I need to do now is take the computer out and send it off and have them reprogram it. That's why the check engine light's on for the VVT sensors. But all right, it's working. So what we're going to do is drive it. Right now we have 183,547 miles, or we can just reset trip A. There we go, 0. Trip A. So we'll drive it and see if it flashes anymore. Well, I really hope this fixes the issue. Now, this came with a lifetime warranty for 150 bucks. They do all kind of clusters, and I'll eventually will put a link in the description below to the company that fixed it and all that. So we'll see. So when did I send it out? I sent this out on the 7th, and today is the 15th. So came back pretty fast. All right, we'll drive for a while. We'll come back here. I'll know if this is going to work. All I got to do is drive it for 20-30 minutes. And if it starts freaking out again, then I know it didn't fix the issue. But like I said, Ford considers this a module, and I had module A bus disconnect. So we'll see. All right, guys, after 27 miles, no problems, nice and smooth. I've taken it on some country roads, hit some bumps with it, and smooth as butter. No issues with the dash. It's not flashing, or the cluster is not giving me any issues. And we're at 21 miles now, actually 21.7 miles. And this thing would have started going crazy probably within half a mile. So looks like we got her fixed. I'm really happy about that. So just kind of out driving here on this fall evening. Trees are starting to change colors a little bit. Kind of cool now, but I'm really happy that's taken care of there. So there you go, guys. If you have this problem with your dash flashing on and off, and you get a bus code disconnect bus A module, more than likely it's a problem with this cluster here, because Ford does have problems with their clusters. Even the Expeditions I've fixed in the old one from 1999, they have problems with the odometer flashing on and off all the time. So, but anyway, it looks like we pretty much got her fixed, so I'm pretty happy. Hey, let me know where you're watching from right now. Alright everyone, so we're back home, home 20, and we are good to go. That dash, that cluster has not given me any issues whatsoever, and it's pretty late in the day. I've been out for, part of the evening, so no problem there. And the light for the the code, or the to check your tire light, air pressure, it's off. I put some air in it. It's kind of a motivator to keep your tires aired up, that's for sure. And the only thing we have is the check engine light on. That is for the cam phaser lockout that I have out there right now. So I may send the computer off and have them to reprogram it so that engine light will not come back on. Just the timing codes, all that is. But other than that, everything is in good shape, man. I'm pretty happy. I'm glad we finally figured this out. Hopefully this will help you out also. Alright everyone, so that's about it. She's a good runner so far. After a lot of work and trial and error issues, we finally got her all straightened out. So until my next video, guys, I'll see you later. Amazing. After pulling my hair out, going over the vehicle, checking wires, plugs, convincing myself it was something bad or ground, the whole time was right inside. And I'm so happy I sent it off, because she is running just fine.